All right, so if you are new to your Epson interactive projector, one of the first things you may have to do, or do once in a while when you're having a little bit of accuracy issues with your board, or when you move laptops between rooms with different Epson boards that are calibrated slightly differently, is to calibrate your board using your Windows computer so that your Windows computer knows how the board is for your touch sensitivity and other things like that. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to head over to our desktop. In this case, we're on Windows 10. The easiest way to find these settings is to select the Windows icon in the bottom left, go to the settings, which is accessed by clicking on this small cog, and start typing the word calibrate. The second choice should be calibrate the screen for pen or touch input. You can go ahead and click on that, and that'll open up the tablet PC settings. In this case, it opened it up in the background, so I'm just going to head here to the bottom and click on it after minimizing these settings here. And as you can see here, I'm in my tablet PC settings. The first option here is Acer monitor. That's my desktop monitor. I don't want to use that for touch. It doesn't have touch built in. So I'm going to go ahead and pick my Epson projector off the list. And what you'll notice here is you'll see a button that says calibrate. So that means that in this case we need to calibrate our board. So I'm going to go ahead and click this button, and I'm going to pick pen or touch. And you will have to do this twice. Once for your pen and once for your touch without pen. So I'm going to pick pen first. I'm going to select yes to allow the tool to open. And the first thing we're going to see here is we want to make sure that the message is appearing on our Epson projector, which it is right here. So I'm going to go ahead and calibrate my screen. To do this, it's very similar to your smartboard. You're going to actually take your pen, pressing the button first to get a blue light, make sure you have a fresh battery in there. And I'm going to go ahead and I'm just going to go ahead and work my way left to right, top to bottom, clicking right in the middle of the black crosshairs. If you do this right, it'll be the touch will be very accurate. You want, just like on your smartboard, you want to take your time and get it right in the middle before you tap. Okay? And in this case, we are doing a pen calibration, so I will have to use my pen. So I'm going to head over here again. So I'm almost done, only 4 more. When I'm done, it'll ask me if I want to save the data, and I'm going to say yes. So I've just calibrated my pen. The second step is I'm going to have to come back. I'm going to have to pick my Epson monitor off my drop-down again. I'm going to pick calibrate again, but this time I'm going to pick touch input. Allow the tool to launch again. And this time I'm going to calibrate my board for my finger and not my pen. So I'm going to actually put my pen down here in front of me, use my finger, and go ahead and touch right in the middle. This is going to also train your projector to know the difference between your finger and your pens, which for certain software and certain features is a handy thing to have. One handy trick I've learned on this is that because the board is camera based, you don't really want to hover, you really want to just tap it. You don't really want to kind of go in really slow because you get multiple touches. So you kind of do want to just get right in there. And one more set. Get as close as you can. The closer to the bottom you get, the farther down it is. And when I'm done again, it's going to ask to save the calibration data. I'm going to say yes, and I'm all done. I can double check this by popping back into my tablet PC settings, selecting my Epson projector, and again, if I have a reset button with a little shield beside it, then that means there is data there, so you should be good to go. And there, you've done it. You've finished calibrating your new Epson projector in Windows 10.